I get over 150,000 clicks every single month from Pinterest, and my approach proves that with the right strategy, it's all possible. So in this video, I'm gonna give you a few tips that may actually help you if you are starting out on Pinterest. Maybe it will motivate you to push harder when it comes to Pinterest, because honestly, the sky is the limit. If you are new on my channel, my name is David and I run a few different niche sites, and I'm using Pinterest to drive traffic to all of my sites. Before I give you the tips, I want to invite you to my private community called Pin Lions. You can get access to all of my prompts, workflows, and custom tools that I use on a daily basis. So if you want to join over 90 people that are already growing on Pinterest, well, the link is in the description. You can connect with people from all over the world. Everyone is doing the same thing. Everyone is growing on Pinterest. So there is a chance that someone from your country is actually inside of the community. Two of you can connect and chat about Pinterest inside. It's a great option for those who want to learn more about Pinterest marketing and for those who want to speed up their growth. If you want to join, you know what to do. Now, you may be wondering, who is this Polish guy and how does he know so much about Pinterest? Well, first let me show you the stats. Let's start with the oldest Pinterest account that I have. It usually gets around 60,000 outbound clicks every single month, and I've been growing this account since spring 2024. So let me show you the all-time stats for that account from 17th March 2024. As you can see, over 500,000 outbound clicks so far. The account was growing very slowly in the beginning from March till October. Well, it was very slow growth, but then everything started growing very fast, and now it's pretty much on the same level, around 2,000 clicks every single day. I pretty much stopped creating new content for that account, so I wasn't targeting new keywords, but that's gonna change because I want to scale that site up to 100,000 clicks every single month. So we'll see how it goes. The account number 2 grows very fast. At the moment, 56,000 outbound clicks in the last 30 days. And let me show you when I created this site. As you can see, I started generating traffic in March. So it took only 6 months to get to that level. So it looks very promising. Lately, I experienced a little drop in traffic, but I think it's because of the seasonal content. I think that in Q4, the traffic is going to absolutely explode on that account. Pinterest account number 3, 47.9K outbound clicks in the last 30 days. This account grows very fast as well. And just like the second account, I think it took like half a year to grow this account to that level. As you can see, yeah, everything started growing since February. Well, the biggest peak happened in July and August. If everything goes well, probably this account will grow to even bigger numbers, so I'm really looking forward to it. Last month, I also started growing a new account, number 4, in a completely different niche related to home decor, and so far it only gets a few clicks per day, so it's not even worth showing. But when I combine all of these accounts, it seems that I get like 150, 160, or even 170,000 clicks every single month from now on. And of course, all of these sites, apart from the 4th one, are monetized. I'm using Monumetric for 2 sites and Ezoic for 1 site. Here's an example, site number 1. It made over $700 in the last month. My results prove that everything is possible on Pinterest. It's possible to grow organically without any ads. But of course, there are a few things that you have to be aware of before you start. Okay, first of all, success on Pinterest is very slow at first. You will post dozens of pins and you won't see any results, okay? And you will basically start to think that Pinterest doesn't work. And that's the phase where people just quit. We don't want you to quit. Don't quit. Just stick to it and just be consistent. Because if you stick with it, if you keep publishing and follow a proven strategy, well, something shifts. Suddenly your pins start ranking, clicks begin to compound, and one day you wake up with traffic that feels like it came out of nowhere. So if you've been doing it for a month, or if you just want to start, go in with the mindset that it's going to take a long time. You need to give it at least 3 to 6 or even more months before judging whether it actually works. Next, you need to use the right tools, and most importantly, you have to use PinClicks. This is non-negotiable. This is the tool that changed everything for me on Pinterest. I talked about PinClicks quite often on my channel, so I'm not gonna go into detail here, but this tool gives you access to a lot of keyword data that you literally cannot get anywhere else. You can use the link in the description if you want to check out the free trial, but honestly, it's not even that expensive. It's like $30 per month. It's definitely worth it, and I use it on a daily basis. The feature that matters the most is called annotated interests. Basically, these are Pinterest's way of grouping keywords by intent, and they are insanely powerful for SEO on the platform. So basically, if you use this tool, you know exactly what kind of keywords you should include in your titles and descriptions, and that's very important because eventually it's gonna boost your reach on the platform. If you want to learn more about pin clicks, just check out my other videos available on my channel. Now let's talk about one of the most overlooked factors, which is posting volume. Right now across my accounts, I publish around 20 to 25 pins every single day, okay? That sounds like a lot, and it is, but that's what it takes if you want to drive big traffic. Because to be honest, Pinterest is a numbers game. If you only post 5 pins per day, you can get some results, but don't expect like 100,000 clicks. The algorithm rewards consistency and volume. So you can think of it like planting seeds, okay? The more you plant, the more chances you have to get clicks. Not every pin will go viral, and that's fine, but a few will, and those few can bring in thousands of clicks over time. Another strategy that I can recommend to you is running multiple accounts at the same time. You can run multiple accounts and it's not illegal, so don't worry about it. And there are 3 main reasons for it. First of all, it's the warm-up time, because Pinterest accounts take a while to gain traction. So if you are waiting for one account to grow, you might as well be building another one on the side. Next thing is the diversification, because if one account gets suspended or banned for some reason, and yeah, it happens even if you are doing everything right, well, you are not completely cut off. Also, one account may be seasonal and you may see traffic spikes at certain times of the year, while another niche is evergreen. So if you are running 2 or 3 accounts and each one of them targets different niche, that's even better because it gives you more stability and more options. So if you want to do Pinterest, don't rely only on one account, spread your effort and build a portfolio of niche sites. In my opinion, that's the best approach to Pinterest marketing. We also have to talk about creating fresh content because it seems to matter a lot these days. This part is actually critical in my opinion because right now Pinterest prioritizes fresh URLs. So apart from creating new pins with new titles and descriptions, you should be publishing brand new blog posts, new articles and new landing pages, basically different URLs that have never been shared on Pinterest before. It seems that completely new URLs can get even more reach on Pinterest. That's why it's important to create fresh content. Don't rely on pinning just the same URLs over and over and over. So in my opinion, creating new articles and fresh URLs every single day can significantly speed up your growth, and it's a fact because this is what I'm doing on my accounts. Now, I have to be clear that this whole game is changing every single month because Pinterest is not static. The platform changes all the time because we have new tools as marketers, the algorithm shifts, and what works today might look different a year from now. But right now, in this moment, Pinterest is a massive opportunity, especially if you are using AI to quickly create content and pins. For certain niches, it's one of the fastest ways to actually start generating traffic without relying on Google. So that's why I recommend locking in now and learning how to master Pinterest. In the end, my results on Pinterest are not coincidence because each one of these accounts is following the same strategy. I'm doing the same things, just in different niches, and it seems that all of that is working. So in my opinion, to grow on Pinterest, you need to use the right tools for keyword research, just like pin clicks. You need to post at scale from 20 to 30 pins every single day, and ideally you should run multiple accounts for stability. But of course, that's not everything, because you need to know how to create good looking pins, you need to know how to optimize titles and descriptions, how to create optimized boards, and so on. If you want to learn more about it, Well, you can get access to more resources inside of my private community called Pin Lions. We have nearly 90 members already, and everyone is doing the same thing. Everyone is growing on Pinterest. Some people are already getting fantastic results, which makes me very happy. You can also get personal feedback directly from me. I can have a look on your Pinterest account and tell you what you can potentially do better. If it sounds interesting, you know what to do. Thanks for watching. Hopefully this quick video was helpful, and if it was, consider subscribing to this channel. See you next time.